Yeah, ooh, let me, ayy, ooh, ayy, run that video like a track, run that video like a track, give me the pack and I might take that, she got the fatty, I might pack that, give me your ID, we present it to your better, then we gon' put it to rest, we gon' spit clap, run that video like a bomb with the salon, and she's on my.
Let's talk about something nobody is really saying out loud yet. Grow a garden on Roblox is dying. Not in a dramatic, servers shut down tomorrow way, but in the quiet way, where player counts slowly drop, updates stop hitting, and people forget the game. People say the updates are same, but in a different way. And honestly, that's the most dangerous kind of dying. You see, when Grow a Garden became first popular, it stood out. Roblox was full of competitive, fast and loud games, and this was the complete opposite. You could relax, no other timers screaming at you, no overpowered passes, no chaos, no loud music, etc. Just your land, and slow progress. The idea behind Grow a Garden was really good. It was like plant seeds, upgrade your tools, expand your garden, watch everything slowly improve. It's a game built around patience, which is really rare on Roblox. But a strong idea isn't enough to keep the game alive forever. You know, they say nothing lasts forever. But the same is not happening with Steal a Brain Rot. You can see around 15 or 16 million players online on the Steal a Brain Rot abuse. And you guys remember when Grow a Garden broke the record? 20 million concurrent players on Grow a Garden. Then now, the main thing is the player drop problem. If you join servers like my server, there are only 4 people. Servers feel empty. There are same names, same people, same routines. Most players log in, do their daily stuff, and then leave within 10 to 15 minutes, which is honestly a really big problem. And that's a massive red flag. When players don't stay, the game stops growing. Let's be honest about the gameplay loop, by the way. You plant, you wait, you harvest, you sell, you repeat. At first, it's actually really relaxing, but after a few hours, it gets boring as heck. There are no new mechanics introduced in the game. No twists, no surprises. It just becomes repetitive and it feels like you're just doing the same stuff again. Once you've played for a while, you've basically seen almost everything. And have you ever had a look at the seeds? They're just making the seeds like worse and worse. There was a seed that cost 700 Robux. Look at this, limited. And when I used to play this game, when this game was popular back in the day, the prices of this sugar apple was over 1,000. You can say at least $8.99 or $7.99. And now they made it less. That's because players were leaving the game because of this. This is the main reason, by the way. And along with that, the biggest issue is the lack of an end game. What are you working toward? A bigger garden? More money? Okay, Then what? There's no prestige system, no leaderboard rewards that matter, no special late game content. Without an end game, players lose motivation fast. Updates should bring players back, but instead, they're making them go away. That's because it's the same content in a different way, you see? Like they do, like they just take, they just take something and then they just change the shape of it. And then they tell us that this is something new. And along with that, they just do some abuses. That's the worst thing. It's basically the same thing. Most updates add a few new plans, minor balance tweaks, small quality of life changes. That's not enough to bring back old players, and definitely not enough to attract new ones. Other Roblox games are dropping massive updates, events, and revamps. This game feels stuck. An example, the biggest competitor of Grow Garden, Steel Brain Rock, which is averaging around 300k players, and in the abuse, it's averaging around players. So, like, you see, Roblox itself has evolved. Players are expecting events, seasonal content, and a lot of more stuff like social features, etc. Okay, now we're gonna ask some people about why the game is dying. Because you see, these are usual people. Alright, let's find someone that is gonna respond to me, hopefully. Alright, let me ask this guy. Hi. Oops, my bad. Hi. You gonna respond, bro? Bro, respond to me. Do you know why the game is dying? No, slowly. Do you know why the game is slowly dying? Is there any reason behind that? Bro, he's not responding. Okay, yeah. Probably, he's just probably a 5-year-old kid. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna go in another server, probably server hop and all that stuff. Alright. Okay, so, oh crap. Okay, so let's ask some people. I've actually server hopped and let's find someone that is responsible and like someone's gonna respond to me. Okay, this person seems like it. Hi. Hi there. Are you gonna respond? Bro, say something. It's a video. You there? Do you know why the game is slowly dying? Do you know why the game is slowly dying? Like, why is it dying? And what's keeping you play this game? And what's keeping you stick together with this game? It's too repetitive. Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good point. You see, you get seeds from the shop, and let me just make sense. So you get seeds from the shop. Like, let me just get some carrot seeds. Okay. So we're gonna get the carrot seed. Where's my garden? Okay. We're gonna get the carrot seed. If you put the carrot, and yeah, see, as I told you guys, players stay for 10-15 minutes, and he just said, I just want to check out the new Christmas event. See, he's gonna check the Christmas event and then leave. Exactly, that's how Grow Garden works, boys. And that is one of the biggest problems in Grow Garden. When the owner runs out of ideas, they just make it repetitive. Grinding only works when there's a reward that feels meaningful. In Grow Garden, grinding is literally endless. No matter how rich you are, this guy has so much money over here. No matter how rich you are, the game will never make you win. And that's because you're not unlocking anything game changing. You're just doing the same thing faster. And once players realized that, they quit Grow a Garden. Back in the day, I used to be a craze of Grow a Garden. I used to play it daily, log into Grow a Garden, check my plants, get some new seeds, all of that stuff. But after I realized that it's getting repetitive, I'm bored. At that time, I thought, yeah, I'm done with this game. There's barely any buzz around this game anymore. No viral clips, no big YouTubers covering it. All of the big YouTubers have went to steal a brain rot. No discussions. When a game begins stop being talked about, that's when it really starts dying. Silence is worse than criticism. Game passes don't feel exciting. They just change how you play. They just make things slightly easier. That doesn't build up long-term players. Even if you've bought all of the passes in the entire Game Pass over here, if you buy everything, it won't change anything. It just speeds up boredom. A game should reward time, not just purchase it. And is Grow a Garden actually dead right now? No, but it's definitely declining because you see there are at least 100k players online. But if we talk about major old games like Brookhaven, Blox Fruits, and all of the big games, it will eventually in front of all of the big games, Grow a Garden will eventually fade away and become one of like meme city. Well, when I'm not hating to any Grow a Garden, any players who like Grow a Garden. I'm not giving hate to Grow a Garden. Now, this game could actually be saved. It just needs major content updates. Grow a Garden isn't bad. It's just outdated. It needs events and seasons, cooperating farming systems, real endgame goals, a reason to return every day, like some new stuff instead of every game adding the advent calendar. Advent calendars are actually boring. The base is good. It just needs a whole new life. Grow a Garden isn't bad. It's just really outdated. And unless something changes soon, this game will quietly disappear. Not with hate, not with drama, just forgotten. And if you know, the person who owned Grow a Garden before was doing something really, you can say inappropriate. I'm not gonna tell you all that stuff in this video. You can check some other videos for that. And yeah, that's basically it. Grow a Garden is slowly dying.